While Burris gave everything for his country, many veterans return home from war only to fall through the cracks of society. Right here in Las Vegas, thousands of vets are living on the streets and scraping just to get by. But as Denise ROSCH shows us, these men and women have not been forgotten.
How we doing, sir? Would you like a black jacket?
Jim McCauley knows there are plenty of ways he could be spending his time. But this
Thank you for serving, bud.
has become his calling. The Army vet extending a helping hand to fellow servicemen and women now struggling in Las Vegas.
It really pulls at my heartstrings because I know when I first got out, I was like a fish out of water.
McCauley is with Catholic War Veterans, just one of nearly 20 agencies helping with this year's Veterans Stand Down, a term used during the Vietnam War when troops were pulled off the front lines to resupply and refuel. Here at the Cambridge Community Center,
we have the sandwiches with crackers.
The idea is the same, to pass out food, soaps, and cold weather gear before winter sets in.
Jackets, sleeping bags, long underwear, hats, and blankets, of course. And that's our main goal, our first goal. The second goal is to try to find them housing and employment and get them off the streets.
Men like Eddie Greene.
There's a lot of us that need help.
A Navy man who served overseas during the first war in Iraq.
Social services only helps you out one time for $400, and then that's it. Now you're homeless, and where do you go? To the missions or other places like that where most of the major homeless people are. That's not where vets would be.
It's estimated there are about 5,400 homeless veterans living in our area, many of them avoiding shelters and simply following the wash that cuts right behind the Cambridge Center. An invisible population in desperate need of services.
Volunteer Randall BIRK.
Welfare happens to reside in the Cambridge Center. So they came down from their upstairs offices, set up a table to work directly with the veterans as far as getting their EBT cards or their food stamp cards. So that has been successful.
How we doing?
As for McCauley, he could be spending retirement anywhere in the world. But one look at the face of a fellow vet in need, and McCauley knows he's home.
This is just a first little step, but the end product will be to catch it before it happens.
Before another American veteran becomes homeless. Denise ROSCH, News 3.
One of the men featured in that story, Eddie Greene, says after today he's no longer homeless. He's entering a program at U.S. Vets on East Bonanza where he'll live and also receive job training.